Hey screeners, this isn't Jordan Peele, but you're listening to my friends at Paper Screen Podcast. Click subscribe to keep updated on all new episodes. Stay out of the clouds.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hey screeners, welcome back to another episode. I'm Ricky.
And I'm Brittany.
And we are
Paper Screen.
So Brittany, what have you been up to?
I finished it. I felt really kind of like a lot of emotions when I finished it. Yeah.
Because like so-and-so dies.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that.
Well, I think it was a combination of stuff, but there's like this certain part when it's like just about ending. It's when Bill, like he's an adult and he's like thinking to himself, or like he just talked to, I think, Walter or Will at the hospital, and it was like, do you still remember? And like, yeah, but it's getting foggy because like the first time they battled it, they like forgot everything until it came back 27 years later from hibernation, and then they all like remembered because he was like there. I don't know, something. Yeah. But anyway, so like as an adult, he was like thinking like, I'm gonna leave this town and forget everyone. Yeah. And forget this whole adventure, and it just made me really sad. Oh. I was like, that's really heavy.
He was just like, bye, Felicia. Thanks for a good time. I mean, well, that's it. That's my life.
Thanks for spending time with me. I get 5 stars. Like, I think it's a really good book. There's a reason it's,
Is it your favorite?
No. I love the made-for-TV movie so much that, like, I don't think I could replace it with the actual thing. Yeah. My favorite Stephen King is probably Pet Sematary or Salem's Lot. Oh. Later is really good, too. But, I mean, I also haven't read all of his books, so. Yeah. But The Shining is not. I thought Carrie's really good. That's it for me. Not much going on, but what have you been up to?
Oh my God. Thanks for asking. So I started this book called Midnight on Beacon Street, which is like a home invasion movie or book. Sorry. It's a home invasion book about this babysitter who's babysitting these kids, and strange things are happening in the house. And we don't know what it is. Ooh. But it is kind of like, it's got that 70s, 80s vibe.
Okay. Interesting.
Like horror vibe.
Yeah.
A little bit of Scream in there. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, if it's like murder mystery or like ghosts. But I hope it's like a mash. I hope it's like a mash.
A monster mash?
But yeah, that's what I've been into.
Exciting. Yeah, so what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about Jordan Peele's second film, Us.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
We love it.
This was one of those movies I had to watch multiple times to like get what was happening. Because you think it's like one thing, but it's not.
Okay.
And it's like, it's more complicated. I think Nope is like a legit, like you could still watch that movie and get what's happening.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
whereas
right. Like
Us
on the
is like
linear level, like
yeah. Us is like the logic doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Us is like magical realism, where like Nope is basically a documentary.
Anyways, so we are talking about Us.
This movie is about a family that is like going to a lake house, and it's actually like in Santa Cruz where like the mom was when she was little. Another family intrudes and chaos ensues. They have doppelgangers.
They look like them.
Yeah. So
doppelgangers.
There's like all these doppelgangers are coming out of the ground.
Starring Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, Shahadi Wright Joseph, and Evan Alex. And there's a bunch of other people that I'm not going to name because I don't care.
They're not the stars.
Written, directed by Jordan Peele himself.
Yay.
So let's talk about our movie experience. What was yours?
So I didn't see it in the theater, unfortunately. I think I only like would casually see advertisements for the movie, and I really, really liked Get Out. because Get Out was like, oh, we have a new Alfred Hitchcock on our hands, you know, like, so then it was like, okay, now it's his sophomore film. And I just like the commercials, I like, or like the trailers, it would just be PETA is when it's the doppelganger in the red outfit, just looks fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then the posters just like, you know, these scissors. And I think I didn't like go see it in the theater because at the time I wasn't like actively seeing movies as much, but also I was like, that looks, I don't know what the hell is going on in that movie. Like it didn't excite me. You know what I mean? Where like Nope was like, whoa. Like when you saw that trailer, it was like, whoa, what is this movie?
Well, that's because you like aliens and you're like, it's giving aliens.
Yeah.
I feel like Get Out was like, oh, Jordan Peele makes movies. You only know him from comedy and like Key and Peele. But then you have this horror movie that's coming out and it says Jordan Peele.
Yeah. And you're like, wait, Key and Peele?
So you watched it at home?
I watched it at home. I had heard it was good, but I also heard it was like
confusing.
No, scary.
Oh.
And I watched it and I definitely thought it was creepy, but I didn't know, like I thought they were going to be like supernatural or something because it was just so like hard to tell from the trailer. And then like when you're watching the movie, it's like, okay, how does this have sense in it? Like I'm waiting for, and then when you find out like, hey, it was like people under the stairs kind of a thing. And they're twins, like what? And it's never like explicitly explained to you because it's like not exactly like reality the way we know it. And so I think I thought it was good and unique, but I wasn't like, it didn't leave me the way Nope did. Yeah. Nope like changed the world.
It rocked your world.
Nope rocked my world. Listen.
Your head is in the clouds.
Literally. Cloud chasing.
God.
Oh yeah, you guys, we actually do have some exciting news.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of
cloud chasing, I responded to Keke Palmer's TikTok about cloud chasing because she was talking about cloud chasing and she was trying to explain Nope to her followers. And I was like, that's what I was saying. Cloud chasing. And she was like, now that ain't down. She commented.
Keke Palmer responded to Ricky. And like, if you guys don't remember, the first episode of this entire podcast is called
Cloud Chasing.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what clout means, it's a slang for being famous or like popularity. Yeah. So that was like her TikTok video.
Yeah. And then you sent me a picture of it and I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah. And then Brittany had to like comment under and she was like, that was our first episode.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
She was cloud chasing herself.
I said, oh my gosh, that's like the first episode of the Paper Screen. That's what Paper Screen podcast talks about.
I know. She had a name drop.
I name drop. Well, how could I not?
And I was like, ew, cringe.
How could I not? What if Keke Palmer sees it and she goes, what is this? And she looks it up and she goes, oh, cloud chasing.
You know what's funny? She has a podcast.
I know.
And she does horror. She has a horror podcast.
What?
Right? Why are we not listening?
Okay.
We should be on her show.
Yeah. Just in every day, there's like a 15-minute segment where we talk about Nope.
It's just Brittany. She just goes off. Oh my God. Nope. Brilliant. Masterpiece. Phenomenal. Anyways, so back to the movie. Okay, so my experience, the first time watching it, I did see it in the theater and I didn't like it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I had to think about it and process what happened. And then I was like, oh, this movie is brilliant. I had to like watch YouTube videos of like the breakdowns of like people explaining it to me. And then I finally got what the movie was about. Yeah, I'm stupid.
No.
But I was like, damn, this movie is fucking brilliant. The movie is about America.
Yeah, yes, the whole movie. Us. US.
Yes.
I was going to say, I guess the one thing I didn't explicitly say was my experience watching this. I think I felt the same way after the first time. I was like, it was just so like, what?
Yeah.
Because then you just see, you know, the Hands Across America, like last shot. And I was just like, I don't understand. There's no logic explained here. I can't. How do I piece this? How are they underground? Who's feeding them? You know, like.
Yeah.
When I got out of Nope, I kind of had the same thing. But my thing was more, I was like, the people were too stunned to speak. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I felt like. And then I think because it was like going on a roller coaster. And you know, when you're at the very top, you can't tell if you're moving or not, like for a second.
Yeah.
Because it slows down. The ride started and I like started processing fully the genius of Nope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It like gradually builds up to the ending.
Because he had reinvented the alien.
He reinvented storytelling.
Mike.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
No, I think you're right. That's what I was saying. He's like the next Hitchcock. Like that's what a lot of people, how people refer to him, because it's like he has a very, very, very fresh, distinct way of telling stories.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I would have never thought about like making the movie open with a fucking chimpanzee. Like, what is this a movie? What?
I mean, you're like right away you're like slapped in the face, and it's like, whoa, what? And then the opening credits, which no one has any idea what the opening credits are, and it's fucking inside the esophagus of the jean jacket.
No, like, we're looking at the eye.
That's its eye?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was its mouth or something.
No.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Circling back to Us.
So, yeah, my experience was like, oh, this movie has a lot of plot holes and like no logic. But again, this movie is not like literal. There's like a lot of layers.
Like an onion.
And yeah, it's like watching a Twilight Zone episode.
Right.
But yeah, I liked it. I think it's very different. Not what I expected, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the budget?
The budget was $20 million, and the box office was $175 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty high budget, big budget. I can kind of see it, but because they probably filmed in California, that's like where all the money went.
Yeah. You know what's kind of funny? I think one of the reasons I wanted to do a movie podcast was because I heard another movie podcast talk about Nope, and it pissed me the fuck off, where he said something like, what Jordan Peterson failed to do.
Jordan Peterson?
Oh, wait, Jordan. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean
Kermit the Frog. So this film was produced by Jason Blum.
Okay.
But it's not a Blumhouse film.
Right.
That's because he couldn't fund enough money to have that title.
Oh, I see.
So yeah. Come on, Jason. What were you thinking? Not at all.
Ooh.
You were making fucking Night Swim.
Oh.
And Imaginary. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
But call me. I have a movie for you.
Okay. So what did you like about this movie?
I thought it was exciting to watch. Like, especially at the home that they're, the vacation home. It's very, home invasion. That's what I thought it was going to be. Like, it was going to be taking place in the house the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the comedy in it. I think it's like a funny movie. Like Winston Duke as the dad, he's like so good.
He's so good. He's like my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, and like the part where he like has the boat. He's like on the boat. He's like, I got us a boat. And it's like this raggedy boat.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things that I liked about the movie.
Yeah. I think one of the big things was the music.
The score?
The score and the music that they feature.
Like the I Got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the F the police bit that you referenced earlier.
Yes. Ophelia, call the police. Okay, playing Fuck the Police. I think Lupita is like really good in this.
Yeah, she's kind of unreal. Like probably should have gotten an Oscar.
No, for real.
What year did this come out?
2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I was going to say it feels older, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That was 5 years ago because the year now is 2024.
Yeah, that's crazy. It did come out 2019.
Oh, is that when Invisible Man came out?
2020.
Oh, okay. We saw that right when COVID locked down the country.
Yeah, that was not the last movie I saw in theater, though.
Really?
Yeah.
What was?
The Hunt, which was also a
right.
Blumhouse movie.
Yeah.
Which I had fun watching.
Yeah.
And that movie got a lot of hate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's basically like political.
Yeah.
But so is this movie.
Mm-hmm. Very. I was going to say the whole movie, one of the things that's cool is the whole movie has the whole Jeremiah 11:11 thing and the number duality, like...
Yeah, the alarm clock.
The TV channel.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice the TV channel.
Yeah. Like, it's everything.
Even, like, their shadows.
Yeah.
Like, when they're at the house the first time, they're, like, outside.
Yes.
And you see their shadows. It's, like, 11:11.
But, so the Jeremiah...
The verse.
Therefore, this is what the Lord says. I will bring on them a disaster they cannot escape. Although they cry out to me, I will not listen to them. It's like occurring to me right now. Nope starts with a Bible quote too. So does Get Out?
No.
Let's make sure.
It starts off with Lakeith Daniel.
It does have a Bible thing.
Okay, fine. Correct me, bitch.
Yeah, Peele's script has a verse from the Bible on the first page, which is Romans 12:1-2. So that is, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in the view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind. It's kind of like gets really new age.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I'm into it. But I kind of love that because there's something about like sometimes Bible verses just sound like kind of like these big threats or like criticism, you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of cool how he puts that in front of every movie.
Yeah. I wonder what his next movie is going to be about.
I know.
I heard it's a Christmas movie.
Don't do that to me.
It's a horror movie.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I mean, it's probably going to have a Bible verse in the beginning.
Ooh, yeah. So it'd have to be something about Jesus's birth.
Or the Antichrist. Just kidding. It's probably about Christmas.
I mean, I don't know.
It's probably going to be like Immaculate.
Oh, gosh. The 11s.
Oh, yeah, the homeless dude was holding the sign that says that.
Yeah. And then when it shows his doppelganger or tethered, they have 11:11 scratched into their forehead.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. What do you say? It's not that serious.
Wait, why would I say that to that?
Because that's what you say when someone's being dramatic.
Oh. Dude, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Wait, so when we see the doppelganger version of that guy,
it's at the beach.
Like present day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like older.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
holding hands.
No, he's not holding hands. He's like the first one in line.
Oh.
He's
well,
like
okay.
waiting. He's like waiting for the others.
That's cute.
The other tethered. And yeah, I was like confused. I was like, what the fuck?
That's cute and that's community.
We'll get there.
Okay, but also
The opening scene is at the carnival, and it's young Adelaide.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's the opening scene?
Yeah, because she goes into the little fun house, the
Yeah.
mirrors, which was like really cool and scary, spooky. Fun fact, they shot that movie. It's supposed to take place in Florida, but they actually shot at Santa Cruz.
I thought it's supposed to be in Santa Cruz.
Is it? I thought it was in Florida.
I thought it's supposed to be in Santa Cruz. Like the whole thing is that place is Santa Cruz.
I don't know, but have you ever been to Santa Cruz or heard about
No,
the
but
history?
I know a lot of people have gone to school there. Like
yeah, talk
University
about
of Santa
it
Cruz.
it used to be a sundown. Yeah, and I hear like if you still go there at night, it's got weird energy. Another fun fact, Lost Boys was shot there.
Yeah.
And they mention it in the movie.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I guess it would take place in like kind of the same universe.
Yeah.
The Us world. I do want to say, I feel like the parents were shitty.
Her real parents.
Yeah.
Her actual parents, like the girl.
Yeah.
Because she like didn't speak because she couldn't because she's from the underground.
Well, even the real version.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought she just wasn't speaking because she's doesn't know how to because she lives in the ground.
No, that was before. Okay, that was after they switched. They swapped.
Yeah.
But the little girl wasn't. I mean, she was talking before that.
Mm.
We just didn't see her talking. Huh?
Are you which little girl?
Not the tethered version.
I'm talking about the tethered version can't speak.
Oh, I know that.
Oh.
I'm saying like in the beginning of the movie, it's not the tethered version.
Right.
But like we see her parents,
Mm-hmm.
they're like not paying attention to her.
Right, right.
And I'm just like, that was your fucking fault.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Do you
Because,
think?
you know, the dad is scared.
Yeah.
Anyways, did you notice that? That's the snapping in the beginning.
So I don't remember if I noticed it when I saw them when like I first watched the movie, but I know that ever since I saw the movie, that's like such a big thing. And I remember I think when I heard about it, I feel like I was thinking, oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
But if you watch it now, I'm like, how could I have not noticed that? Go ahead and say it.
It's not that serious. What? Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even notice it the first time.
Yeah.
It was not one of those things that I paid attention to.
Yeah.
Because I was just like kind of getting into the movie.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't even notice the daughter mentioned about the government doing experiments. Like they put like fluoride into the water.
Yeah.
Or
So your
something.
pineal gland gets.
Yeah. And I'm like, I guess that was like a hint to something in the movie.
Because they don't want us to use our pineal gland. Because that's what is connected to our tether.
Oh.
That's what I'm guessing.
Do you think we have tethered?
No. I've never thought that. It's never
You don't think you
crossed
have
my
a
mind.
doppelganger out there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I probably have a doppelganger, but I don't think I have a tethered. I don't think there's anyone like in the ground below us doing whatever we do.
I think that's such a funny thing. I'm like, wait, so how are you guys wearing the same clothes?
Right?
And who's taking a shower?
Right.
Where do you guys shit?
Mm-hmm.
And why are there desks?
Gosh.
I had so many questions.
The bunnies.
That's their food, right?
I know. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of symbolism in the bunnies, I think.
Yeah, like the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm. I actually didn't even think about that one.
Oh, yeah. That was like the first thing that I thought of when I saw the bunny.
I think when I saw the bunny the first time I saw it, I was just thinking, yeah, this movie's just kind of out there, like just really random shit. But then when I think about the bunnies now, I think of animal testing, and I think about like how we use bunnies, and we rapidly breed them and use them for testing and throw them away and kill them, and we are like the bunnies are the tethered.
Yeah, that is true.
Right? Isn't that like
Yeah. Don't they mate pretty fast?
bunnies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a really short gestation.
Yeah. So they were just like, oh, we'll just have the bunnies just mate and like the tethered can just fucking eat them for their food.
The layers, but also, like I said, is this a message about animal rights?
Maybe it's alluding to it, like to Nope.
Yeah, like how Nope did.
Foreshadowing.
Right? And now I'm like, well, then there must be something about Get Out.
The brain swapping thing, right?
Well, is there anything with an
Mind
animal?
control?
Like an animal?
Oh,
like,
the deer.
The deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, Jordan Peele.
What's with you and animals?
We should just, like, how do we get him on the podcast? Actually, you know what? I have a surprise for you. Jordan?
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh my God, Jordan.
I'm not Jordan Peele, but glad you guys like the movie.
Okay, so what about the outfits?
I was about to say something like, okay, red jumpsuits. It's giving
Prison?
Yikes. I didn't even think of that. But I'm like, who made the suits?
Yeah, because they need a runway show.
I mean, who was like doing all the fitting and was like organizing, all right, next person, let's measure you up.
Right.
Or it could have been like the suits from like the people behind the experiment.
Yeah, that's true.
The government.
The first thing I thought of when like I watched the movie was very utilitarian, so it made me think of Brave New World.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what it made me think of, which like they do breeding and human breeding, and like that's kind of the whole thing about Brave New World was like you build a utopia, but there is an ugly side.
Yeah.
Where like anyway, so that's the first thing I thought.
Okay, what about the scissors?
The scissors look like 11.
Do they look like 11?
I don't know. What is it? What's about?
No, the scissors are just like, they look like people.
Oh.
Like the little...
Oh, yeah. A stick figure.
Not really.
Oh, handicap.
Like, where do they get the gold scissors?
These gold scissors, y'all. Where do they come from? I think it's about disenfranchise. Like, I think it's about like a caste system. I don't think it's about education. It's about how, that's what I thought the movie was about. Like society.
Yeah. The middle class.
Yeah.
And the upper class.
That's the people that are like forgotten, thrown away. They're kind of just, they're able to.
Underprivileged.
Yeah. Do you remember what they say when they say, "Who are you?"
We're Americans.
Boom.
Okay, the funny part when they're on the beach, when Elizabeth Moss is like, I got my eyes done.
Yeah, in a fucking facelift.
I'm like, no, you didn't.
Right?
But the funny part is when like Lupita's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's such a good line. Did you notice the daughter, Zora, is wearing like a shirt that has a bunny?
It's like Vietnamese for bunny.
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
Just kidding. Yeah, it is.
Oh. That sounded like, did you ever see when Pink was at like the GLAAD Awards or whatever she was at? And she comes on stage and she goes, "I'm gay." And everyone's cheering and she goes, "Actually, I'm not."
Wow.
It's so funny.
Why the fuck did she say that? Let's talk about the tunnel systems.
Okay.
Like, what did you think about that?
I mean, again, when I first saw it, like logically, I was like, you would know about these tunnels. Who's changing the light bulbs in the tunnels? Like, I had so many questions like that.
And who's cleaning? It's so clean.
Yeah. It's like, where are they pooping? Where's the poop?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, logically, I had a lot. I guess I hadn't really thought about the fact that it be something the government was intentionally doing. And so maybe there would have been people who like maintenance workers who like go take care of that stuff.
You know about the tunnels in LA?
I've heard whispers of it.
Yeah, there's like tunnels in downtown. There's like, I don't remember how many miles of it, but they're all kind of connected to different buildings downtown. And my friend works at this wine bar downtown, and he said like if you go into the basement, it actually like goes into, there's like a tunnel down there.
Whoa.
And I guess like Russians would like ask to go down there.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it was used for like moving things.
Oh,
around.
Illegally or legally?
Both.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a subway kind of tunnel, or is it like little tunnels? Or
some of them look like, you know, like the Barbarian tunnels. And then there's one where you can take like an elevator down.
Oh, wow.
It's somewhere in like K-Town or something.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah. And it's just, it looks like, it's like clean.
Ew, weird.
It's kind of like the ones in Us.
I'll look it up after.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Weird. Do you want to go?
I mean, only if someone's doing a tour. I don't want to go alone. I don't want to be like as above, so below kind of shit.
Okay.
But apparently you can like go down there and shoot stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like some of it is off limits, but like there's parts where you could film stuff.
Is that where this was filmed?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That was probably like a set.
Yeah.
Hands Across America.
Yeah, Hands Across America. So one of the things I did not notice was that commercial's on the TV.
In the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, I like forgot about it.
Yeah, that's where like the little girl gets the idea about the Hands Across America.
Yeah.
Which I didn't put that together until like I watched a breakdown video.
See, and I think that's like, again, because I didn't like catch that or like connect it. When the movie ended and they did Hands Across America, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then now that I'm like, you know, you're able to like watch the movie and piece it together, it's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why they're wearing red jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Because there's like the logo.
The logo is
red people.
Yeah.
The whole revolution part.
Yeah.
It was it's kind of giving January 6th.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
The Capitol attack.
Yeah.
But like more peaceful.
Was it?
Well, I guess not, because they're like murdering they're like tethered.
Yeah. They're like taking their place.
Yeah, but then like, okay, what are you gonna do after you do like Hands Across America? Like, okay, we did it, you guys.
Maybe like a giant murder suicide where you like cut each other's necks at the same time. Okay, so the whole us as United States, we the people, we're Americans, like all that. It's like, whoa, bro. And oh I
guess it's about immigration too, because I think Jordan said that it is about like fear of
others
and like people crossing the borders, just all that fear.
Two things now. First thing I was gonna say was when like Lapinta, I think, or the daughter
Lapita.
One of them says, oh, she doesn't say, who are you? That's not what they say. They say, what are they? So their immediate thing wasn't like, those are people. It's because, I mean, they looked like them. So they were like, what are those?
Who says that?
I think Laputa or her daughter. Lapita. I'm sorry. Lapita.
Oh, at the house?
Yeah.
When they're there?
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah, or what are you or something.
I thought she says, who are you?
I don't know.
Because that doesn't make any sense. Did you know that she was the tethered version?
No.
And do you think that like the sun is the tethered version?
No.
Because that's like the...
I know. I didn't think either of those things when I watched the movie. I had to hear other people say it. And I was
but do you think now... Like,
no, but like walk me through why it would be.
Because okay,
like why is
one... I believe that Lupita is the tethered version in the real world. Because the son though, I don't think so, because unless you're counting that like she gave birth to him.
Yeah, and she may have switched them the whole thing.
But why would you want to switch your tethered?
Because if she's the tethered, I know it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. But you know, because I think the reason why people think that's because of she's teaching him how to snap.
Maybe it's because like something happened to him when he was a little kid and he like burnt his face off, and she was like, "Oh, I can fix this, no problem. Switch."
Yeah, maybe.
And she was like, "Okay, brand new."
Yeah.
Now I just gotta like teach him everything again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Jordan Peele, let us know in the comments.
Okay, so let's talk about that final shot of them doing the Hands Across America. Yeah. And it's like the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is so dramatic.
You guys, it's not that serious.
I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's impossible because they couldn't even do that in real life. Like the real Hands Across America.
Right, exactly, yeah. Because there's too much water.
I'm like, okay, what about the old people who are tethered?
What about them?
If they're wheelchair bound, like they wouldn't be able to fucking kill anybody in a wheelchair.
Maybe.
Oh my god, I'm going.
I know you're going deep in there.
I'm getting canceled. No shade to the senior community.
Yeah, you're not forgotten.
Okay, well that's us. Final thoughts.
It's a really good movie. I'm gonna give it. Here's the thing, it's like smart and it's effective and it's like, you know, scary, but I think because it was so out there for me, I wouldn't give it a bloomin' onion. I feel like I'm gonna give it 3 onions.
Yeah,
because it's not like one that I ever want to watch.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I used to think that Us was like my favorite Jordan Peele movie, but I think actually it's Nope.
Ooh.
I got converted, yes. I think Get Out is his like best film, but Nope is my favorite.
Yeah.
Us has its moments. I think it has great kills, great scenes, suspense. But again, like it didn't hit as hard as like Get Out did when I watched it. I shouldn't have to think so hard about a movie to like it.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of like there's a lot of layers. So the onion is like kind of exploded.
Oh gosh. It's an exploded onion.
It's an exploded onion that I can't put together.
Yeah. There you go.
Overall, I think I'm just going to give it 3.5.
Okay. Interesting. We're pretty close.
Yeah. That's our episode. Let us know what you think about us. Brittany, where can we find you?
You can find me at humble_book_review.
And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at @somecallme_Ricky. And if you liked this episode, you can find us on Instagram and YouTube at Paper Screen Podcast. So smash that like button, hit us up, let us know what you think. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.